All right, welcome back. Now it's time for us to have a conversation on the consumer tech segment. Now today, on this segment, we're going to talk about romance, but in a different kind of romance. We want to talk about romance scams and the things that you need to know to stay safe online. This online dating business, no?
So the thing is, even when you are
in person, people are scamming.
You are being scammed. They want to go online. You understand? You're gonna be catfished, man.
Yeah, I know, right? Listen, you don't want to be caught in a trap, like in a spider's web, and you can't extricate yourself because you are being snared by all the trickery and everything else. Hannah Kwanzaa has joined us.
Before we go to Hannah,
Zoom,
there's a saying in account that says that I saw Onaya, and now don't Sabesa. I saw Onsa.
Where they?
Thank you very much.
Well, that's the question to ask. So Hannah is going to try and help us to understand exactly what we need to know about romance scams and how to stay safe, in the midst of all of that. And she's joining us on Zoom. Hannah, good morning.
Good morning, Kweku.
How are you doing?
Hello, Favor.
Hi, Hannah.
I'm well.
Charlie, you're looking very bougie in your SUV,
your make-believe studio.
Oh, we are doing online dating, aren't we?
Oh, we are.
Well, this is a good one.
Just hoping we are not scammed.
Yeah. So to get into it, we just have to, first of all, define what romantic scams are.
Okay.
You can also call it romance fraud.
Okay.
And in 2020, the FBI statistics have it that about 304 million USD has been lost in romantic scams.
Whoa.
So that brings us, yes, in 2020. So that brings us to the point where we have to say that, look, this is a conversation that we need to have on the broader scale. So in defining romance scams is believing that your other cyber half, not your better half, your cyber half convinces you that, so you think you're in love and everything, but the end game is to get taken away. Either you're going to lose money, and there are other related and also associated risks in terms of your assets could be gone, you could be pulled into money laundering and so forth. So we're going to look at the several types of romantic scams there are. And then you see if perhaps there's somebody in one right now, you can quickly pack your bags and leave.
Yes.
So
yes, go ahead.
You have a lot of fake dating sites nowadays, but trust me, it's not just on the dating sites. Now we have them also on social media. So I met him on Facebook. Oh, he's a sweet gentleman and everything. These are the same people trying to populate themselves on several platforms because one has to work. As Prema said, so Naya, right?
Yeah.
One has to work together. So one has to work for you. So they populate the various dating sites. You have it, both local, international, and then once they have you, you're gone with it. Then there's the second part, which is the photo scam, where you're asked to, send me your personal details. Your better or cyber house says, send me your personal details so that you can get to see a photo of me. Believe me, if you are dating, why are you hiding your image? Why do I need to do something before I get an image from you? It's not right. But the very popular one, I know this because some of my friends have been in, is the military romance scam.
Oh, wow.
Okay, what's that?
This one... there are some ladies who want to date the guy in the uniform and all that. So they buy this uniform from prop sites like they are going to use for a movie and dress up, look all the parts and upload the images. They are in the military, and then they'll come back to marry you so on and so forth. So pay for plane tickets to come to the country and everything. I've not encountered the broke military man, so this cannot be true. So that is something that is on there. And then you have the intimate activity scam. So this one is when you feel, the cyber half is there, so let's get intimate. You want to do all the lovey-dovey with your internet and your phone and everything. Your image is recorded, and blackmail will be your portion in a few days, because these people don't have time to waste at all. Now it comes also to the inheritance scam.
Okay.
We've seen that most people say, okay, I'm a prince to this.
Yeah.
I'm the next in line
that
to
one
be
I've received
the
thousands.
MD. Yes.
Yeah. I know. I've received lots of it.
Princesses are reaching out to you.
Oh no! You see, the thing is that Hannah. The funny thing about all of this is that they don't really care whether you're a man or a woman when it comes to inheritance scam.
Yeah.
So they will address you as a woman. They will address you as a man. They don't really care. The whole idea is that they are fishing. So they are throwing out the fish hook to see what they will catch.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you see? So yes, I will get it. Princesses, whoever it is, they'll be sending me all kinds of, and it's stories. They'll come up with all kinds of the most fantastic stories. I'm like, I ain't interested.
I see.
So if you want to be an heiress or be married to an heir to some kingdom, then you'll be taken away on this very cheap, stuff. But how it works is quite simple, is that these people don't have time to waste. It's a quick grab and go. Yeah. So they create a profile or they present themselves to be the most perfect person you've ever met. Then it moves on to the main agenda, which is getting you to trust them. So the relationship actually moves very fast. Within a week or two, he can't sleep without you, will start, coming into the chat and everything. 2 weeks. 2 weeks and you can't sleep without somebody. Wow, your heart is beating too fast for me. And then the goal is to either get money from you, blackmail you, and there's a psychological effect to you. You get depressed and all that. Now, how can you tell that you're being swindled?
Yeah,
that's the most important thing. The first thing to know is that, one, they claim to be very far away. So you have this conversation, I'm on an oil rig working somewhere, and my boss doesn't really like me to use the phone, so I sneaked out to come and talk to you just to make you feel special. I mean, no job is actually a prison where you wouldn't be allowed to use your phone.
Yeah. Of course.
So lies like this is just the first thing that you can smell from 1,000 yards away. And second, their profile looks so good. In your books, this is the perfect lady, this is the perfect gentleman. I mean,
the knight is shining on more.
Trust me. He's dressing nice, the suit is on point, the 6 packs. It may be somebody's grandfather you're here to know. Anyway, so the relationship moves fast because they are in a hurry to gain your trust and be done with you and move on to the next client. They call them clients. It comes to a point where they don't have time to waste on you.
Yeah.
So within a few weeks, they're already proposing marriage. They want to come and see your parents, yada, yada, yada. I mean, you don't even know how I get angry. You don't even know if I like to break things when I'm angry, and you already want to see my parents anyway. Good luck to you. And then the second part is they break their promise to visit. They would have stories. Yeah. Very good. If you are not so up there, you wouldn't be able to sieve through what is real and what is not. Something happened, there's an emergency and everything. Sometimes this emergency, they say, is in the bait to get you to give money. Like, you know what, I can't come and see you right now. My landlord came and my things are out. And they have pictures. Usually the same pictures they use for everybody.
I mean, I'm looking for it.
Yeah.
You get it.
Yeah.
So the best I can do is to come and help you pack.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. So it's the same trade they use for everybody. Then it moves into asking you for specific payments. They will say, you know what, give me your credit card details to use because I'm stuck in this country and you really know that I want to come and see you.
Yeah.
If you're stuck in a country, go to their consulate or something.
Thank you.
You can't be stuck there. So let's look at what you shouldn't do when you are on these platforms.
Yeah.
One, I always say don't send compromising photos. You don't know who is viewing the photos.
Yeah.
Where it's been taken, you have no idea. So don't send photos that would later blow back on you and the whole Ghana is seeing the photo that you sent. You wouldn't
the whole
like
world.
it. And don't reveal too much of information. Don't be in a hurry to speak or to, keep it on the low tabs. He gives you his place of abode, you also share your place of abode 800 meters away from where you exactly live. I mean, if you don't trust me, I don't trust you. So too much personal information shouldn't be released.
Yeah.
And don't be in the hurry to be like, oh, I'm in love, and you know, this marriage clock is ticking. This is my last chance at it. So let me just quickly, he said he needs help, some money, let me send money. Please, if you have money, send to the people trying to rebuild Apia. Exactly. They need the money. If you have any money to send, take it there. And my pastor always says that if somebody tells you who they are, believe them. If somebody is telling you, I am this in a subtle way, it quickly flares up and everything, please believe. Believe it, because they are trying to show you who they are. And also don't feel safe because you are the first person to make the contact. There are some who won't contact you, but they will bait you to be contacted. So they will bait you till you contact them, and then they have you in their palms to do whatever they want. Don't buy plane tickets for nobody to come and see you. I mean, true love conquers boundaries. How much is flight fare to Ghana anyway? So let the person fly over, just over the border. And also, don't be in a hurry to take communication of the dating sites, because most of these dating sites, the very good ones, have done KYC on some people, because you have to now submit your passport ID photo, like your ID page, or some form of national ID that they can verify on their own. I don't know the KYC system behind, but until you meet this requirement, you don't get verified onto the point where you have verified a sign under your dating profile that this person has been checked out to some extent. You don't have to also trust these dating sites completely. And also, please don't accept money from someone that you don't know. You met online. He says, I need to quickly send some money across. So give me your bank account. Then I'll say, okay, CBG, this is my account number. Please, you will be in the midst of money laundry scam, and you'll be a money mule. And unless God comes in and prayer warriors come in, you'll be in Sawam in a few days. Because how do you explain a sum of money hitting your account and the source cannot be traced? Because they do these things so well, and then they disperse the money across several women that they are all partners they are targeting, so that if they laundered $1 million USD from a particular location, they don't have the same 1 million entering, let's say, one person's bank account. It will be distributed so that it will not be traced. And then the cash will later be cleaned, or it will be transferred to some business, and the money is never found. So these are things that you shouldn't do. Now,
you know, talking about things you shouldn't do, I think that is very, very key, in especially, I mean, we know that the system is hard, so someone tells you that, oh, I want to send you maybe $30,000, into your account. You are quick.
No, it sounds like a lifesaver.
What is my cut in this? You get it. Because I have people, coming into my DM. In fact, like last week or something, somebody comes to my DM, says that, oh, I like you very much. I've been following you. And this is not a person in Ghana. I've been following you, and I want to surprise you with a house in any area of your choice in your country. And I'm like, yo, which one is buy a house for me? Where do you know me
you
from?
Don't know from anywhere.
It was scary. Why do you want a house? Say, you understand? I'm not complaining about my chamber and hall. So why a house?
Yeah, exactly.
Anyway,
Hannah, wrap it up for us.
So roses are red, violets are blue, romantic scammers exist, and they are out to get you. So these are the things that you have to do. You have to pay attention to the red flags. All these, I can't talk to you because I'm work. I had to sneak out to come and look at you. And then one thing you also can do is to evaluate your online presence. Be sure that you are setting out a good front, yes, but also, are you safe? Does it look like you are browsing from a secured website and all that? Because although you can be on a dating platform, your messages and everything can be intercepted. And also, approach a relationship slowly. It's your relationship. You want to be in it, so you call the shots as is. You also can do a simple 411 on your other cyber how. If the person sends a picture, you could go to Google image search and then put the person's picture there.
Okay.
And eventually, the person's picture would come up. Now, if it comes up and you can see that So I do it also for myself once in a while.
Are you on a dating website?
Photos. No, I'm not. But I search for my photos to see who is using my image to do what under the name of who.
Okay.
So you can just do this. If you're out there, people will get your pictures. I mean, they will get it from your Instagram and Facebook anyway.
Yeah.
So you can search. Now, when they ask you for money, please outsource their ask for help. I beg you. If they say, okay, give me 5,000 CDs, I'll send the money back. On some days, they will send the money back. But then the source of the money is wrong, and you'll be roped into this whole scandal. But if they ask you for money, tell them, you see, the country that you are, I'm sure you have a bank account. They will say yes, okay. Go there, see your relationship manager, ask for an overdraft. Never send your money. Throw them off, because if you keep encouraging them, they will ask for 5,000. The next is a 10,000 because you feel they can pay back. And trust me, they will pay the first and the second to get your trust. But moving forward, we cannot tell. And also this love thing, when it hits you, it's sort of like you have malaria. Some sense sort of leave your head. Please, if you decide to do this thing, please let somebody whom you trust and the person you take the word for, okay, this person I could trust. Let the person verify this person out or check this person out for you.
Fantastic.
My friend will always say, last, put the person on social media. This is my news day. Let's see which other people.
Who else responds? Yeah, absolutely.
It's your boo. Thank you very much, Hannah.
Okay.
But it's a very serious conversation, because people are being scammed left, right, front, center, especially when people think that you are desperate to be in a relationship, to be in love or something, you know. And I think that people should generally know that no is okay.
Yeah.
If people you don't know, you know, they ask you for money and you feel embarrassed if you tell them no. You don't have. Yeah. Look, no is no.
Yeah.
If I can't do it, I can't do it. If I can't, fine. But if I don't want to do it too, you shouldn't force yourself to do stuff.
Absolutely. Well, thank you very much, Hannah, for a fantastic delivery there. And please stay safe online. Let's take a look at our entertainment highlights. We'll be back to continue the show.
Welcome to Entertainment Highlight on Breakfast Daily. My name is Kwame Dazi. At a time when his song Down Flat is enjoying high patronage by music lovers, Afrobeat artist Kelvin Boy seems to have been caught in the news. Kelvin was remanded into police custody by an Adenton Circuit Court on Monday for allegedly abusing his baby mama. Prosecuting Chief Superintendent of Police, Patience Mario, said the complainant, Deborah Ponyi, and Kelvin had been in a relationship for more than 10 years and had 2 daughters. Kelvin returns to the court, presided over by Mrs. Sedinam Awo Baloka today, for consideration of his bail application. Kelvin Boy's song called Down Flat, which was released about a month ago, has gotten rave reviews by music lovers and analysts. The song, since its release, has generated a lot of conversation, giving Kelvin Boy more visibility and